That's the 8 a.m. siren. Well, it's not that dark. I just went, you know, idle. It's whatever. Okay, so tome. How am I on the Rift? Tome. Page 4 of the tome isn't even out yet, which means that. I mean, usually, do they come out in perfect quarters? I'm on 41. Hey, DJ O'Neill, welcome in. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Lovely Sunday morning. I'm a little worried this week, though, that I won't have enough time to finish my video. Because I'm doing a video on 3D printing. And I have to set up my 3D printer and then make the video. So, that's a little worrying. Let's see, for the tier, I'm 41. And 85. I'm gonna need to step up. I might be good. I might be good. I'm definitely gonna be good enough to get to 70, which is what you need to get to. You actually only need to get 69. Nice. How's the amazing life in Japan? It's all right. I have no complaints where I'm at. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I got no complaints. Nice job. Stable housing situation. Good food, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, CMargraph674. Should I unready, I assume? Are you bucking to hop in? If so, you know where to go. Oh, nice. Be there in a few. How should I do a match first, or how are we looking? Thinking of joining. All right, well, I'll start up, and if and when you guys come in, I'll let you in, of course. Be right there. Okay, never mind. You're keeping my thousands of viewers waiting. DJ O'Neill's is getting impatient. Wants to see some juicy content. Hello. What? What's so funny? My thousands of viewers. You know I'm popular. I'm a popular streamer. Actually, wait, I'm gold 3. I gotta... Gold 3. You're coming to me.
Coming, but I did ask, and they said they were coming. So
yeah, I just checked the other group chat. Oh, there's Mark. He's in the weight room. Bada bing, bada boom. Here he is. The man himself.
My game's loading. Hold on.
Oh my god.
I know.
Every week, same time. So how are we, Mr. Ghoul?
Mark, is your mic working?
I know, yeah, we can't hear you. Tori. Oh no, we got a mic isn't working in chat. Well, you know what? In the chat, just for you. F. Are we?
How do you usually fix your mic problems?
I thought I got a thing that said you were joining.
I am joining.
Okay, there we go. Taking a while.
There.
You gotta travel across the Pacific, takes a bit.
Yeah. Those Japanese servers.
Playing from my remote island. At least it's not too remote. I met some people that were teaching on 16-hour ferry rides to the capital city. I'm only an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what was it? There was one guy who was joking. He's like, my island's actually pretty diverse. It's 2% white, which is, higher than the average population of Japan. The funny thing is, I'm that entire 2%. There are 50 people that live on my island. This poor man. I'm like, how many kids are there? 2?
Jesus.
It's like, oh yeah, the entirety of all my students, like 5 people. No way. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I wish I only had 5 students.
I've got 500, but they're all spread out.
I got 20 until the 16th. And then one of them is moving.
One of your kids is dying? Oh man.
Moving.
Moving to the next plane of existence. Do you guys like my new setup? I got a shelf in the background with various anime merchandise.
Very aesthetic.
I would say like my tapestry, but it's covered up by my lovely gold 3 symbol.
Matt was so excited the other day he hit gold rank for the first time ever.
Ever?
Apparently, and I'm like, are you
Interesting.
sure?
Really?
Because
like
even I've hit iridescent.
Wait, where'd the sound alert go?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god. Why didn't the sound alert go off?
What sound alert?
You want your
Oh.
money back?
That one.
The funny thing is, sound alerts are like the only things you can't give money back on. Oh my god, I'm not gonna ready up. I gotta dig into this now. What the frick? Like, because that's a thing run by Twitch. Because that's a thing. Okay, it's not a it's not a third-party thing. That's run by Twitch, so it should never fail. Hello.
Is it working?
Yes, you're very quiet though.
There you are. Hello.
Hello.
Carl's trying to figure out why his sound alert's not working.
Well, yeah, I tried to redeem a sound and I didn't get it.
Okay. Give him those bits back.
Oh no, it's with
the channel points.
Which is little channel points.
They're free.
Hey man, I know nothing about Twitch.
What the?
I show up sometimes and play DBD. That's about as much as I know.
I have been a viewer of Twitch well before Channel Bits. I thought that was probably the smartest little integrate thing they could have ever done for viewers with their free time. And the fact that like the streamer then could put prompts to whatever they want to do to, I guess, entice their viewers in chat. 10 out of 10. So pretty much like every I guess couple hours or every hour you get like plus something amount of points, and then every amount of points can be whatever the streamer wants it to be. Love it. It's cute and adorable.
The frick? I'm looking at my actual Sound Alerts dashboard, and it says the last one was December 19th, the last redemption.
Oh, wow. Hit the dab.
The dab.
Ugh. I'm not looking at.
Oh, do you still have your RGB lights?
Rude.
I just re-added that. This is the first one. This is the first stream since I re-added that because I got an RGB light, either a Wesker or an Emmy.
Gross.
I'll tell you in about 2 seconds.
That is a Wesker. That is a Wesker. He's coming for me.
Basement
Main building.
Shack.
Main building.
Dude, I had this insane Huntress battle. I'm on stream the other day. Match. I'm sad that I wasn't able to capture it because there was this Huntress, poor baby Huntress, on this map, and I was juking the heck out of her. Like the class, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the window. I'm gonna throw a hatchet through the window so I can get you," and then I didn't take the window. I faked it.
My
Deflection.
balanced landing did not accelerate like it was supposed to.
No,
The
I still sometimes wish
audacity.
I was a streamer just because the one day I looped the Doctor for 5 gens was probably my highlight.
Yes!
And then
I got hit.
she gave up on me, and I was feeling good about myself because I brought her away from my 3 teammates working on the same gen. So I was feeling good about myself. How good are you in Wiggle?
Like 75%, 80%.
There we go, baby.
We love to
Let's
see
go!
it.
Oh, damn it.
Bruh. Whatever.
Fine.
Oh yeah, I got a heal build, by the way. I gotta heal people.
He's got plaything.
Oh, interesting. I find that weird. I don't know. I always pick perks that, like, enhance his large radius.
Alright, I got we'll make it.
I have reassurance.
We're gonna make
Are
it.
you kidding me? Was that
Oh
overcharge?
my
I don't know.
god.
I'll do that.
Use your power, my guy.
Quarter. We'll rush the middle.
He's not using his power. He used it on me like 4 times.
That might be why he's not using his power.
Hey, I found my plaything.
You're gonna need to get some deodorant, man. You got that gamer stank.
Are you telling him he's stank?
Why, Wesker sweating?
Oh, sorry about that.
He's on me now.
I can heal
No, you're
you.
good.
Cassie, right there. I got you.
Okay. I had to finish mending.
Actually, I'll deodorize you too.
Thanks.
Oh, I feel bad
Oh.
for this random. I did not know she was working on this gen.
And then can you heal me? Look, I'm already halfway healed. How did I do that?
Got you, bro.
Oh, he has eruption. Fuck. I'm
Oh,
incapacitated.
Tap that real quick, and then I can heal you. Dang, I could have healed you too, and then
Oh,
I would have healed
I'm coming
myself
back.
all the way up. Oh well.
coming back. You are healed up. What do you mean?
Oh, he coming. Lord, he coming.
Oh. Okay.
I'll go up. You take the window. He coming for me.
I have not been chosen.
I'm gonna go get the save.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna hop on your gen.
Thank you.
Playtime is over.
Well, this is bad. Not good, Patrick.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you got?
Oh, he went back to the hook? Why?
Yeah,
Just hook
he did.
Carl.
You slugged me.
There's no reason to be toxic like that. Oh my goodness. Should I look for a different placement of the boon? So it's closer to this side of the map?
I need to turn you up, Mark. There we go.
Me?
Yeah, you should be better now.
Oh god. He's on me. Nope, he's going back to the hook.
That's right. Plaything.
I am gonna go heal, actually.
He just went in middle building.
Alright, I can go for
All right.
save. And then...
Are you healing? I got it.
Alright, okay. Oh, actually, let me heal you right here. Boom. That'll heal both of us. Look at this.
Are you
Boom.
running Solidarity?
I am.
He's
Nice.
tunneling the random.
Oh, come on.
Don't be that killer. Still going for the random.
I'm disappointed.
Oh, yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Just checking lockers. Going back to the middle.
Okay, I found my
No, he's
plaything.
coming for me. I was on that generator outside.
Yep, he's hitting it. Going after you. His overcharge. Eruption, probably Colubrine.
Oh, that was not my plaything. It was probably Meg's plaything. Because it didn't make the boom.
He's on me.
I think I was gonna say I lost him.
Hey, Carl, I think I found your plaything.
Nice. Where is it?
Right where I am now.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you. He's not within my bond.
Ooh, child. Oh no! Damn. I couldn't get the spin. Okay, so from where I am on the hook, it's diagonal for me. You can literally see it.
He's
me open.
coming for me again. I really
Oh,
wish
Jesus!
he would.
Why'd you say that? Why'd you say coming for
'Cause
you? He was coming for me.
Because right before he left my kindred, he was beelining right for me. He must have heard you.
Can you get Mark?
I'm going.
You might want to cleanse Carl's hex though. He's right
No,
behind you.
no, I can't get
Oh.
Mark.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get Mark then. Oh, I didn't even need to finish that heal. I only need to do it halfway.
He's
coming
heading back
to
for
the-
Hook.
Alright, well.
Yep.
This is just what we're gonna have to do. This is awful. Oh my god. Yeah. That just sucks. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get. Oh my god.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
What
my
else were we gonna
God.
do? Just let him sit there?
Yeah. You already went to struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let Mark
He's
sit
gonna
there.
keep-
Force Wesker to either drop or go away. I don't know. But then he was smart. He would just hit the. Yeah. When in doubt, tunnel it out.
I'm
Oh
gonna
well.
go find somewhere to die in peace.
He's not picking me up. He went back for you.
Let me go die somewhere in peace, Wesker.
I don't understand. You tunneled someone out at 4 gens, and then you have to play the camping method to complete the kill. Like, if you're not good at the game, just say you're not good at the game.
Warm up, guys.
All right, a little late, but here you go, Mark.
What was that?
And there goes the battle. I have no idea why it didn't work. I like went back in and it was I logged back in. I haven't logged in on this computer, so maybe I don't know. But that wouldn't make any sense because it's not like I logged in and it was like, "Yep, all your stuff's there." So, no clue.
I love this game. I love this game. I love this game.
Hey, but you know what? Tomorrow, 2 days from now, Skull Merchant's gonna be out.
The 7th.
7, couple days.
3 days.
Yep, I had a
And
double check
million
today.
blood point.
I like Hello Talk, but like people will just like if I put a QR code for a group, people just join it that have no interest in anything the group is about. Because like, oh, I'm doing a group where I stream in Japanese, Dead by Daylight. If anyone wants to play Dead by Daylight and can speak Japanese, join. And then like I get a whole bunch of people joining, and I'm like, shouldn't your clue be the fact that the title is in Japanese and I also posted the post in Japanese and English? And you know, I'm only speaking Japanese in the group. Like maybe you shouldn't be like, who can teach me English here? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is clearly the other way around. You're trying to integrate yourself into Japanese. Like, anything, this person should go start their own thing and be like, who can help me with English?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'll do a voice room, and the voice
Why
room,
would
like
they do that when they can just join Carl's?
they're language coded. So like there's like each language has a 2-letter code that's universal across the app. So EN is English and JP is Japanese, CN is Chinese, and it's like the same, which is kind of weird that they're like the English version for those languages because they have anyway. But they have their own codes, and so every time I do a voice room, it's EN to JP. It's always English to Japanese. So people that see me on my live streams, which are just English, so that's fine. You know, come to my live stream wanting to learn English. I just do it for kicks. They like kind of come up on stage, even though the rules say in English, if you have no interest in Japanese, don't try to come up on stage. And my favorite is when people have the audacity to say, I don't understand, speak English. It's like, no! I'm here to
No,
practice
yeah.
my Japanese, alright?
Trust me, you're gonna receive that in any type of
Yeah.
media.
It's like, Jesus. People will come in, they'll like raise their hand over and over, spam, raise hand in the chat, and then I'll deny them or whatever, and I'll ask them, like, in Japanese, are you interested at all in Japanese? They don't say anything, of course. So then I'll just kick them from the room. I had someone message me and say that was rude. They said it in Japanese, and I was like, oh, frick, are you interested in Japanese? Well, then, why don't you have Japanese written in your profile? And why didn't you respond when I asked you if you're interested in Japanese? I don't know. There's a lot of idiots everywhere.
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, this isn't
Where
even like a
everyone
language
has an
barrier thing you
opinion.
didn't understand. Like, that's fine. I get that. You know, I get people that come in and like, oh shoot, I thought this was just an English room. Bye. You know, whatever. You made a mistake. You left. Or if you just sit there, you know, if you come into my room and you just sit, I don't care. Like, but when at the start I would just
We
bring
love our
people.
lurkers.
Hey, you know, lurk, whatever. There was someone last night. It was like someone from Turkey. I don't think they had any interest in Japanese. Poor woman was there, hearing no English, but you know, she wants to sit there and do nothing, like, you know, knock yourself out. You know, I'm not hurting anybody.
Oh, what? Jill looks okay. Did this come out with the blight skin?
I don't know.
Oh,
Is that Bloody Vittorio? No.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You just have the one, right?
I have the pants and the shirt, and I'm using the head to give my arms and chest the glowy effect, because that's how apparently that works.
Interesting.
Yep. I
But you don't
noticed
even have
it.
a
I'm like,
bloody
you know
head, do
what?
you?
I accept it. I could if I wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, you get Prestige 6. You know, you'll get it.
I'm just not trying to do that just yet.
My other favorite questions that I get in live streams is, well, an okay question is, do you have any interest in going to X country? Usually it's their own country. And then when I say, not really, they say, why? It's like, do you know how hard it is and you know how much planning it takes to go to a foreign country? The answer is always
Yeah,
no until you find a reason for it to be yes.
I gotta take now time out of day to plan, because there's no way I can pack it all in within like a week span of time, because the jet lag is real,
Yeah.
people,
Let me just go to
especially
China.
traveling internationally. Like, I'd want a 2-3 weeks at a place, and that's gonna cost me some coin.
Yeah. And if they speak a language that you do not, you know, you got to cope with that
Yeah.
one way or another.
Somehow. Good
Yeah.
luck.
It's like, and I'm sorry, I don't want to go to China. I have no interest in going to China. Like, what's in China for me? Censorship.
You could walk the Great Wall. You could go to Hong Kong. They have a Disneyland that I heard is actually pretty cool. You know, there's always the Chinese marketplaces, which are a thing. Sorry, I know a couple things because I
Yeah,
know
no, it's
SCAD
fine.
students.
But it's
Because
just
we
like just
have
the
like
fact.
a.
It's like, why, you know, why me?
Is
Like,
it a
what is
sister
there for
school?
me? Not to mention, like, I don't know how hard it is to go to China, but like, I don't really want to deal with that. Someone's
I
like,
don't know.
oh, you know, you should teach in Russia. No, I'm not going to Russia. I'm not. I have absolutely no interest in going to Russia.
Yeah, no.
You know, I met
thanks.
some nice people on Helitalk from Russia. You know, as there are on
course.
from any country. They're lovely people everywhere. But sorry, I have a regular
I'm,
from
how you
Russia.
say, a homosexual, and your president does not care for me.
Doesn't care for Americans, really. It's
No,
interesting.
not at all.
Like, I have a regular who's from Russia, and then like she didn't come in, but someone else from Ukraine came in. Then she came in, and then the guy from Ukraine in chat was like, Ukrainians hate Russian people. Glory to Ukraine. I'm like, you can't do that. Like, you can't be doing that in my chat. Like, yeah, Russia freaking sucks. I'll say it right now. I hate the country. No, I kind of do hate the country. But like, yeah. I haven't had my fill
a
of
lot of
Japan.
Russians
Yeah.
also protesting the war.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's like, you know, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're from Russia. You are personally responsible for the suffering that is happening in Ukraine.
Of course.
I hope you can
No,
answer
you can't
it.
do that.
And so I just kicked that guy from the room and reported him because you're not allowed to talk about political stuff anyway. It's like, you know, you can't be doing that.
I
Gosh.
love this map.
Oh my god.
It's the best day ever.
So
And
it's
the best part is no one burned anything for this map.
Nope.
That's
Well-
a doctor.
doctor,
I just heard the shot.
AFK doctor.
You're gonna run the doctor for 5 gens. I just know it. You can do it.
Mark, Sonny, you can do it.
I don't want to. Today's not the day.
I thought I heard the shot, but I'm not
Me too.
hearing anything else.
Wait, it could have been a Deathslinger shot.
Deathslinger.
Who's he shooting at?
I have no idea.
Is he AFK? If he's AFK, I mean,
No, I just heard the shot.
I could farm. Well, some people do macros where they just randomly use the power. I would not be opposed to everyone getting hit and letting me heal them, so I could get a cool 8 more or whatever.
Basement's at the backside.
I think, is basement in RPD? I think basement's set now.
What? No, it depends on the map spawn.
Like, yeah, well, I thought it was East always has one and West always has the other. Like, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It used to be 2, and then East got 1 and West got the other. I think.
Yeah, I fucked up the gen that he's like, standing by, swinging, and nothing. He's definitely using macros.
You want to get injured? I'd love to heal you.
No. Fuck it.
I have
I don't
a.
gotta lose. Low key wanna go for the killer blind.
Is
Flash item.
first floor or second floor?
Second floor.
Oh, well.
He's up on the roof.
How many heals do you have to get?
Like 10. I don't. After how many? I don't know.
Oh, he has a hex. Probably Thrill of the Hunt. It's gonna take me forever. I'm gonna go look for that after you heal me, actually.
Let me heal you. God dang it.
Jill does not want to be healed.
Maybe she's got resilience.
I do, but I don't care. So I'm just gonna go look for that hex totem.
At least I think it's
Actually,
supposed to
I
change
want
the
one more.
status of. It's not popping up.
What are you doing, Mark?
I killer blinded him again.
It's not popping up on my screen that I accomplished anything. Actually, I didn't do anything. Did I read it wrong? There's a real chance I read the Japanese wrong. It said completely change the status of.
Carl found a hex totem.
Yeah, it's Hilt Thrill.
Aw. Man.
Woo! Okay, just locked me right onto that hole. It wasn't even near it, but okay, game.
I haven't had a macro player, and I couldn't tell you how long. This is crazy.
I don't know if I think it's a Japanese server thing. I don't
Okay.
know. 9 a.m. on a Saturday, all the gamers are all still asleep because they stayed up all night playing games.
Oh, because I thought you were going to say because they're all children. But yeah, sure.
Oh. Alright, I'm on the front gate. I gotta look this thing up. 'Cause it said change the condition of a survivor 10 times completely. So I'm just gonna get
Oh.
out.
What door is that?
Front door. I'm at
Main
back
door.
door.
Okay.
God dang
I'm
it! I
at
think
the front
someone's
door.
messaged me as Photos app. let's look at the challenges. Did it go up? It didn't notify me. Yeah, heal a total of 10 health states of another survivor. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't. I mean, I healed you from
It didn't
0
count any of that?
What?
It didn't count you for any of that.
No, I did. I had. I'm pretty sure. Because I had one when I started, and I didn't heal 3 times last match. When I started stream, I was at 1, and now I'm at 4. But I'm just curious as to why it didn't pop up on my screen and say, "Hey, you know, you upped it by 1." If I want to get real fancy, I could throw on Resurgence from Jill, and then when I can heal someone, and then when I get hooked, I'll automatically have half of my
50.
things healed, and then I can heal someone else, and then be healed with Solidarity. Wait, no. No. You don't need to heal someone beforehand.
No,
Which it would probably just be better if I used Second Wind. Or whatever the frick. It's not... Yeah, is it still called Second Wind? It's a Steve perk. I don't know, we'll do research.
Steve-bone.
I don't know what it's called in... Oh, here it is. Resurgence. Oshikaise.
Wait. Steve Perk, hold on.
I don't know like any of the perks.
His are
Kishikaise.
Guardian, Kinship, and Renewal.
Recovering from a hopeless situation. Kishikaise. Revival of the Dead. Resuscitation. So that's what it's called. Resurgence is called... Wait, did you guys get kicked? No, okay,
No.
wait. Here you
No?
are. You hadn't loaded in yet. It was just me and the random. And I was like,
Oh,
Well, yeah. We're traveling all the way to Japan. Games, you know?
yeah, remember?
It takes a couple seconds. You gotta hop across the pond, you know. It's not even the pond. It's the lake.
Yeah, at that rate.
I don't remember what it was in class. One of my Japanese class. I came like early or whatever, and someone was studying something, and it was like Lake Victoria is the second largest lake in the world based on, you know, surface area. And I was like, you know what the biggest one is? Heck yeah, Lake Superior, Michigan, baby.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Biggest freshwater body of water in the world. Biggest body of
Now.
fresh water. We don't talk about the Caspian Sea. We don't talk about Bruno here.
Okay.
Caspian Sea is like brackish or something. It doesn't count.
Oh, I was also thinking, like, you know, before they pollute the water, so it's, like, you know, no longer fresh water.
I mean, it still counts as fresh water. It's just not drinkable water.
Drinkable fresh water.
It's just
Fresh
Okay.
water is just not salt water. It can have all sorts of pollutants and contaminants in it. Still technically considered fresh water from a geographical perspective, I think.
so just because it's missing the salt.
Yeah, it's not salt water. It's not ocean
It's
water.
not a salty body of water.
I hate this map.
Orgo.
I know this is where my character came from. I do not care for this map.
Too red.
Say home field advantage, baby.
I,
Oh, is that another Wesky boy?
Please God, no.
I caught a glimpse of the killer. I don't know.
Seen any boxes?
Maybe it was another survivor. I don't know.
it's just
Watch
too
this, it was
red.
just Mark.
I mean, I
It's a
am
Sonic.
actually the killer.
A
It's an
Sonic.
Oreo.
Oh God, she's here. She's here.
Actually, I kind of love this because I literally just watched Ringu. So this is
Oh,
great.
That wasn't a Wesker. That was a Vittorio. I saw
I
your
was
little
gonna say,
head
you probably
bobbing
saw
around.
Mark.
Well, hi, Mark.
Oh God, leave me alone.
Does this structure literally have no windows?
None. That's why
Please,
these
God.
structures are whack on this map.
Yeah.
That's why I hate this map.
I mean,
I
variety
will push
is
you
nice.
back into the well.
Oh, there's a pallet in the front door.
I'm going down.
Have you seen the original Ring movie?
Yes, it is actually the only licensed collab thing that I've actually consumed the media of.
Really?
I guess
You've
I
never
saw
seen Resident
Rob
Evil?
Zombie's
He has
Halloween
Plaything.
2. But I don't think that counts. She's coming to me.
She has plaything.
Our random is terrified, so just keep that in mind.
Alright, on me.
What do you mean our random's terrified?
Because as soon as they hook you, they were hiding behind a building.
On me still.
I'm finishing a Jan.
Teleporting away.
Trying to find my. Oh, hey, the random wants to heal me. I'm trying to find my plaything.
Okay, that gen's done. Oh. Hello.
Where did you come from?
So I recently did Ringu 2,
Oh my
and
God.
then Ringu 0. I hate 0.
Main building.
It literally ruined the entire storyline for me.
That is not a window. Oh god. It's boarded up. I thought it was a window.
I can't hear
Yeah.
anything. Like, I know they're right there, but I can't hear nothing. Where is my plate?
Power struggle. I don't have power struggle. That would be so cool, but
I think I found your plaything.
Can you cleanse it yet?
Yeah.
Please. I'll get Carl. Bet. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh god. Leave me alone.
oh, found my little plaything.
I am gonna need you though to go watch Resident Evil,
To watch it?
or at least play the
I was gonna
games.
say, I'll play the game, sure. Get around to it.
Especially because they're doing all the remakes, which I'm so tempted to buy them now.
This child will not leave me alone.
Eruption!
Well, yeah, he's trying to sell you Girl Scout cookies. What do you expect? They're relentless.
What do you want? Cheryl, you want to heal me? You can't. You can't heal me.
I kind of wish they would do trolley skins. I really do. Because seeing Sadako in a busted ass Girl Scout uniform
He's terrifying.
Alright, I'll go for the
would be
save.
hysterical.
And then get the heal you with. We'll make it real quick, and then we'll both be healed. Alright, so stay right here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch my icon too.
Why is she getting them moving?
Watch it.
I'm watching.
Boom.
Wow.
Look at that.
Magic.
Okay, now it updates my thing. Eruption nerf cannot come soon enough.
No, for real.
Pentimento? Okay.
I mean, probably.
Yes, but Pentimento.
Oh,
If they
yeah,
run
because
Plaything,
I
assume Pentimento.
got recursed with Plaything. It said, so that's neat. But I could still hear, so I'm confused.
He's on Cassie.
Oh my
me heal
lord!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Pentimento's back up. I'm gonna go get it.
Off me, off me.
So remember where your plaything was.
Mark cleansed mine. I don't know where it was.
Oh, I can get it. Oh, I found my hex totem too. Hold on. Let me do that first. Yours was up by the gallows. If you know where that
By
is.
the gallows.
Yeah. Oh, she's chasing the random.
I'll get the hex. You go be less vulnerable. Okay, never mind.
Just chasing the random. Off the random? Question mark.
On me.
More Pentimento till she hits mine.
Alright, what are we working with here?
Which I think she's coming over here to probably hex. Nope, still on Carl. Oh, on me. She's gonna hit my gen and probably set up the other Pentimento, which is by a door.
Yep, just did it.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Said by a door. Interesting.
I got it.
Nice.
Is another hex? Or does it relight all of them?
No, it just relates to one.
Yeah, and once you cleanse it, that's it. The entity takes
Yeah,
all the
it's gone
fragments
for
away.
good
You can't do it again. So I think that should be all the totems on the
I
map.
like to ask
For
you
my boon, yeah.
to go away.
Once, well, actually, Cheryl
That's a
had
dead
it.
end.
So if you find a dull totem, just go ahead and cleanse it. Because it's gonna prevent Cheryl.
Oh yeah, because I ran.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
prevent
yeah.
Cheryl from getting her.
It's probably somewhere near the middle
Dead,
of the map.
dead.
That's eruption, baby. Like I said, eruption nerf cannot come soon enough.
Should be coming with the new killer.
It is, yeah.
What about that 45-second pickup?
Oh, built-in unbreakable? We still waiting on that. We still waiting.
Ugh.
Yeah, the official stance on that is we're working on it. It'll come eventually. Which, like, I get it.
They
'Cause
still
it's a
think
very
it's too
drastic.
overpowered.
It's a very drastic change, and like, I get they gotta take all the time.
They still think it's overpowered. That's the real problem. Yeah, I still think boons are probably the most overpowered thing to ever be brought into DVD. Oops, motherfucker.
Rip Mark.
I done fucked it up. She snuffed my boon! I'm about to push her ass back down the well myself now, you kidding me? He snuffed my boon.
Well,
On me.
okay.
Oh wait, no,
rescue.
hitting my gen. I could probably get the rescue.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe we've
Nice.
done this.
Just kicking my gen.
I forgot where that little totem was over here.
You're kidding me.
Is it on the other side
Nope.
of those hay
I
bales?
touched her for. I touched the gen for 1 second,
Behind you?
and I got erupted.
I'm gonna. I'll take the hit then. If you're gonna tunnel, I will take the hits. I don't care. Bye, you ugly, crusty, broke ass hoe. That's fine. You're not gonna tunnel someone right off hook. I will not stand for that.
Random still has their plaything.
No, it just came up. They haven't had a chance to cleanse it.
Oh yeah, it was their first hook. You're right.
And I found it though.
Random got me.
Oh, you're kidding. Took the 50-50. I was not right. So the plaything's right next to me. Of course, I can heal you right off. Hook. Or did I hear?
It's on the random.
Okay.
Yep.
Random's going to the basement.
Heal you right off hook, and then we should both be good.
Don't even, no, no.
Why not?
Because I'm not saving the random.
Why not?
Okay. Fine.
If you insist.
It might actually not be might be a good idea to not. Oh no.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for
Oh,
what?
boy.
I'll say. Oh frick.
Oh my god.
I'll get the points.
See that well? I'm gonna push your ass back down it. See that well over there? I'll go crawl to it.
We'll show you. Here, look. It's your home.
Don't tell me we're basically 3 gen. No hope. Yeah, okay.
Ouch.
That's Pentimento.
Random just picked up a tape.
Yeah, I see that. And now they're on a gen. What are you
And-
doing?
Jumped on a generator.
So we call it bad idea in the industry.
Maybe they just want to give
And
the
here comes
Mori.
Sonico.
We want to give the free Mori. apparently.
This gen's probably erupted anyway.
Oh,
Oh, you so lucky with that bait, cause
yeah.
oof. Nope. There it is. Oh my god!
Why was Sadako not this inept when I was being chased?
That part. Really respecting the hell out of this. Wow, that's crazy. I guess he was probably trying to buy time to get the Mori.
Going for that 4K?
Oh, 100%. And this is why I say we leave the randoms on hook. That man finished.
Come on, bro.
Didn't even finish the
We're
gen.
doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Pentimento. It's Pentimento.
God,
What do you
what?
expect?
No!
Come on. Not that it matters anyway, but you know. Whatever. I really didn't want to drag this out, so. I mean, if she hadn't cleansed her Pentimento, I would have had that gen done. Or what if she hadn't cleansed her plaything? Gen would have been done. Oh well. Can't be helped. Okay, I'm 70%.
Big oof. Bye-bye, random.
I just wanted to know where was my respect around a pallet. Because you respected the hell out of that random.
Yeah, I don't know. She was not that nice to me, though, when she was chasing me.
It felt targeted. It felt like a hate crime.
That's a hate crime.
Because we're American, isn't it?
Yeah. Frickin' Americans. Reminds me of the time in my voice room or my live stream when someone asked me if the Japanese people were okay having an American living among them, given we dropped atomic bombs on them during World War II. And I was like,
Wow.
you're an idiot. Sorry.
I mean, I'm sure you'll find those people that still hold some grudge. You know?
Yeah, but it's like
There's those type of people in any kind of society.
vast majority of reasonable human beings realize that A, you can't just keep, no matter how bad it is, you can't keep holding on to things that happened before everyone was born.
Mhm.
B, America and the United States are actually really good allies right now. And C, I am not personally responsible for the production and or deployment of atomic weaponry on the
You
country of
heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Carl the Pumpkin Man was the person who dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima.
But just one of them.
Or in this at 11.
Jesus. Just the one.
Confirmed.
Okay, Nagasaki was not me. Alright?
No.
My hands are clean of that one.
Got pushed out of the way. And the other one was Rachel. Who can't defend herself, so that's how we know it to be true. Could you imagine?
Boom. Whoa. I got my Among Us plushies on my wall.
A mongoose.
Oh yeah.
On my. I got 2 of them. 2 Among Us. Among I. 2 beans.
Do they have little pumpkin hats?
No. We actually saw one. Went to the Kalahari like a year back or whatever because there's a convention there my sister wanted to go to, and it was a what was it? It was in a crane game. It was a purple Among Us with the pumpkin hat. Unfortunately, it's a purple one. I still can't believe those punks at Innersloth said, "Oh, it's an event exclusive item, so if you took it off, it was off for good, and you can't put it back on." That you don't lie to me. I
Don't
have
lie to
video
me.
Our
evidence of
entire
people-
lobby proved that wrong.
Yeah, I was like, do I respond back and be
Every
like,
time
I
we
don't
get
need to
on.
be that guy? Like, look, man, just give me the pumpkin, okay?
You can't lie to me. You know I never took that thing off.
Booted up the game one day, it was just gone.
Tragic.
Yeah, it should be if you play it during the season, you unlock it forever.
But they should just bring it back with one of their little. I don't even know what to
Cubes?
call them.
Cosmic cubes.
Yeah, cubes.
Yeah, if you don't have it. But yeah, I couldn't believe I bought the freaking crewmate edition, but it didn't include all the DLC cosmic cubes. So the pumpkin body.
There's a gen in Killer Shack. There's also basement in Killer Shack.
That's
And it's by a door.
on the small boat, rowboat, small boat, little dinghy. Kicking the
Let's
dinghy.
see who it was. Oh, that's a
It's an.
fucking nurse.
That's what I said.
I didn't hear you. That's
I'm
why I
ADC.
asked again.
I'm ADC.
She's just standing
Why
there.
are you on the top of the hill?
So I can use my balance landing. Ew. And also, she was just standing there, so I was seeing if she went AFK.
Where'd she go? She's not on anyone.
She's down by the little hill I was just on. Heading towards the docks.
Baby nurse, baby nurse. Is she someone that's like, oh, it's my power, I should only use it in chase? No, you can use that.
No,
thing.
she's using it right now.
Yeah, you can use that.
She's
thing
coming
for-
up to the big boat.
I'm with Prove Thyself. No, it's not Prove Thyself Ada, that's just opening it.
She left me?
You need to find yourself a killer with some commitment, alright? Everybody keeps leaving you for other people.
Sadako had too much commitment, so it's a lose-lose situation.
Alright, make up your mind. Too much commitment, not enough commitment. Like, come on. Like,
He
maybe
needs a
that's why
blight.
why your relationship with killers keep failing. Alright? You can't make up your mind about what you want.
She needs a blight.
Lights are so fun to mess with, dude. Especially on the cornfield map.
And you don't feel bad because it's a top 2 killer.
Yep.
Are you slugging? Okay, no. Alright, it's only at 4 gens, 1 down. Nurse, you're good. You can do this. Oh, wait. 3 gens, that's fine. Whatever. 2 gens, oh, shoot.
Oh. Oh.
You are currently, as we say in the industry, in trouble. Oh, I got the save. I got the what to make it. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Should have given the
Little
save to you.
reassurance.
That was awful. I'm sorry. Poor play all around. Sloppy Butcher. Sloppy Butcher! What?
Yep.
On a nurse?
Baby nurse.
Oh my god. Which means that my resurgence, that counters my resurgence. She has Huntress Prestige up. I believe. Is that a Wraith? I don't know what this one. Thank you. Thanks for the drive-by.
Of course.
Maybe she didn't see me.
She left me. She's going back to the hook.
She did. She's circling the hook. It's fine. I got Carl. Here you go, Carl.
Get it back.
Interesting. You know what? We're gonna do this.
I'm back on your boat, Jen. The mini.
She left me? Perhaps? Nope. She's still coming for me. Around the roxy, pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes. I really
so
don't
enough
want to
of
mess
the
around
blue.
in Killer Shack because the basement's in there.
It's probably for the
But
best.
just-
Thank you.
Just in case, you know, Mark will leave me behind.
I would never do that more than once.
You're full of shit.
Oh wow. Circle feeling
Let's
and
go.
shadow
God
step.
dang it!
I just
I get healed and then immediately hit by a basic attack, so Sloppy Butcher again.
yeah, it's probably because nurse is calling.
Nurse lady. I was trying to heal, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't want to actually heal.
Just funny because I managed to use Solidarity.
I lost her.
Because I healed Ada.
This is Shadow Step, so I can't heal myself.
Oh, you can. You can.
It's circle
It's
healing as well.
both. Come back. Come back. Come back.
It's
It
both.
wasn't letting me.
You gotta give it a second. Shadow
Oh.
step kicks in before us healing.
Yeah, Shadow Step remains a little bit after once you leave. So if you then leave and go, if you enter and leave immediately, it can show up as only Shadow Step. No, sir.
Not today.
Not tonight.
Not ever.
I'm looking for a gen. Oh, found one. Oh, she found me. Hello.
Alright, all three of us on the
That
gen.
spin did not work. Are you kidding me? Oh, there you go. Too bad that's considered a special hit now, and no Sloppy Butcher for you. You would've
Really?
thought.
Look, she's looking for me. She doesn't know where I went.
Oh, Carl.
Carl brought her this way.
Oh, Carl.
Alright, well, Ada's got the gen, right? Ada?
Yeah.
Ada, you
Ada,
taking
no!
hits? Oh, she's taking hits? Oh, what a legend. Run, run,
I got
run,
the body.
What are you doing? Run, run.
Oh,
Chief Sabotage.
I know. I couldn't get out in time.
Because I choose now to,
It's alright. It'd be my first hook if she does. I'm not pressed.
second ring around the rosy. Oh
Worth
yeah.
it. Worth
did
it. Worth it.
Oh, both doors are okay.
With how she's been playing, she might have no ed. Remember that blink attacks can't trigger it. Alright, I'm on the right gate. I'm being chased off.
What is the right gate?
Yeah, the one. There's two gates near the same wall. I'm on the one on the right.
I heard a
So not by Shack, I guess.
I'm by Shack.
Alright, well I'm making my way back.
Gate is here too.
Up, 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 up,
I'm
up.
on my way.
Alright, I can heal ya. Open that bad boy up. What you doing? Why did you not open it?
I wish to be healed.
Open it. Open it.
I
Open it.
wish
Open it. Open it up. Open it up.
I can't
Open
open,
it up.
it.
I wish to be healed.
What are you doing?
I wish to be healed, and you didn't heal me.
Yeah, well, it was no ed. I was right. I was like, you just had to open it, and then we'd heal at the. And then why'd you stand in front of the gate? Alright, but I completed my rift, so my challenge. Just select another one. Yeah, just open the door. We'll heal you on the exit gate.
Save the best for last. Sloppy Butcher, no ed.
Those are all horrible nurse perks. Horrible.
What are you doing? Don't you know?
Poor kid probably looked up some like nurse build from like, I don't know. Well, save the best for last is always better for nurse. Because even if you're
Yeah.
only using blink attacks, even when they were basic attacks, like your cooldown is lowered for successful attacks, but that doesn't matter because you always have your blink cooldown. So, yeah, save the best for last is horrible on nurse.
Unless you're doing one blink nurse for the movement speed. That'd be the only time I could see you ever use that.
It's like you get the hit and then you yeah, you get the hit and then you move faster. Then empty a med.
You get the hit, you can no longer blink for like 60 seconds, but you move at like
Trapper speed or whatever.
4.8
Hunter speed.
or some nonsense. Yeah.
Hunter speed, yeah. Like a normal killer.
Yeah.
Use up a med kit 6 times. Alright, so what I'm hearing is built to last and pharmacy. And the other perk don't even matter. Screw it. We'll do the... Nah, we won't do that. I want to actually use these ups. We'll use... What should I use? Desperate measures? Empathy and sprint burst, because why not? And then I will need to use the bathroom. Where's sprint burst? What order are these goddamn perks in? There it is. Alright, bathroom time. Who? What?
Level 46 prestige Ada Wong. That's a monster. This person loves.
Ada Wong.
Loves.
Wong. So I've been germinating some seeds in my room.
Oh, that sounds so wrong, but continue.
What? I don't know. It's just gardening, man. And so I have 3 varieties of flowers and 3 varieties of vegetables. And all the flowers sprouted already, so I planted them, but none of the vegetables. I have a tulip that's like an inch tall that's blooming. What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's red. I didn't know what color it was. I got it for free at a festival. There's a festival every year where they have a giant lottery. And you just show up, more of a raffle. But you show up, they give you a ticket and a flower bulb, a tulip bulb. Just for free.
That's kind of adorable.
Yeah, it is. I didn't win anything. Literally the number in front of me and the number behind me won something. And both of the people that I was with won something, but I didn't.
Wow. Spiteful, no. You trying to have a whole garden out there now?
It's just the one spot. We'll see. We'll see how much they grow. How much it works.
I'm expecting strawberry bushes and everything else now.
Strawberry bushes? You know strawberries don't grow on bushes, right?
Well, you're gonna have to grow a bush for them to grow on top of, unless you're gonna build the construction for the vines to grow on.
Strawberries don't have vines.
Well, it's like it's a
just a
thorny
little
type plant. They're kind of thorny, and they kind of grow like a vine, but they warp around each
What are
other.
you talking about?
Or am I thinking of raspberries?
You're
I
thinking
think
of
I might be thinking
raspberries.
of
Raspberries have
raspberries.
canes. They have thorny canes. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking of.
RPD. It's Vommy Mommy.
Oh God.
I'd love to have some raspberries. Actually, in my video that's going up later today, tomorrow for you guys, there's a funny little part where I just say, like, I'm not subjecting you to watching me remove the tape from a cardboard box. So here's a random video, and I chose a video I filmed before from my TikTok about like black raspberry plants.
This way.
Okay, Sprint Burst.
Teehee. I'm trying to get used to it. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
This is a really
Ada Wong fucked us.
It's a really bad killer for.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop puking on me.
It's a really bad killer for.
Okay, bye.
Yep. I can't.
Don't come this way, please.
I'm going for save, as long as she doesn't come back and camp it.
She's going after
she's going
Ada,
after Ada.
upstairs.
I
In the
prefer
main
not to go to
lobby.
save, because I
No.
am healthy.
Exactly.
Come here, Carl. We can change that.
We still know she's after. Oh my God! No, she's not.
Oh my God!
Oh, Riley's. I was not expecting that. Ada, you have to tell us if she's no longer chasing you.
is
Plaything?
not infected. Okay. The
Oh my
Nanophobia.
god, plaything.
You didn't?
I didn't even realize. No, I
Oh.
didn't see it.
One of you's got to go for the save, yeah.
One of yous, I'm the one's on the hook.
I'm talking about.
No, we're almost done. It's like 80%.
I'm about to puke all over you, Carl. I swear to God.
Because if we're
I
all sick
swear
and
to
injured,
God.
and therefore all injured, she gets ridiculous value from Thanatophobia.
The generator upstairs was almost done.
I'm gonna cleanse.
Well, you get your bubonic butts back over there.
Yeah, sure. You want to come get me off the hook real quick?
No.
What's the matter, Carl?
You got your bubonic.
Scared of the little plague?
Yes.
Oop,
Oh,
I
I
have
found-
that up.
I found my plaything, sorry. That's more important. Actually, I can't, because you will die.
Correct.
You're so needy.
I know. Come get me. Mark. I don't think that's the point of the
I
perk.
didn't want to get sick.
All right. Well,
Okay, Carl.
hey, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and get sick, aren't I?
Where is...
This Ada Wong just fucking cucked me again. I'm gonna freak out.
Hey man, I told you,
Okay,
level
never mind. Ada's on
46.
Jen. Don't you puke on me?
Come here, Carl.
No. I think I'm not exactly sure how the infection mechanic works. Like, I think there's something like if you're not fully infected, you're like good. I don't know. Uh-oh. She have herself a 3-gen. Vami Mami is on Vami Mimi. I'm taking her around town. Do I dare it? Do I do one more? No. Let me drop this. Go.
Is Ada coming to get you? Because he's running her
No.
between me and you.
No, she's on the other side of the map.
It's on me.
Coming.
Yeah, she's going for me. I'm purposely leaving her
No,
where
I
all
was
the
on the
gens
other
are done.
side of the map.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Don't
Alright,
puke
get
on
those
me. Don't
gens
puke
done,
on me.
folks.
Don't puke on me.
Library. Oh no, this is not the window. Bang that gen out, guys.
It's coming. You're gonna get sick? Alright.
Yeah, well, at this point, it'll go faster.
Oh no, boxes in the way. Oh no. Incompetence is in my way. My own incompetence. Okay, we're good. I did it. That was a lovely chase. Could have been a lot longer.
It's kind of
but,
going
you
down
know,
near the front.
It was sufficient. Alright, we got main. Main's getting opened. Nice. Alright, Ada. Okay. Opened. Feel free to cleanse. Or, you know, just come get me. Awesome.
Yeah.
She's literally
Yeah.
standing right in front of me.
We said to go out main.
She's in the lobby.
Okay. I guess we trying to go for the back exit then.
Carl's out.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh no, Carl!
She got the double puke. She got the red puke. She hit me twice.
Forced me out.
But just cleanse up. We're good.
She spotted Ada.
I hit her with the sensor.
I have no idea where she is because I have, plaything.
Main
so
lobby, right in front of the main door. She's chasing Ada out.
I'm fucked.
Wow.
Well, oh, there's no pallets. Okay. Well,
Just drop that. Get out. Oh God. No, no, no. That was not the play.
she would have caught up before I even hit the door. Still exhausted from my sprint burst. I just love when randoms that, will take aggro, but then run the aggro into another player.
I mean, how would they have known we were there? Now, what you should have done was find the nearest thing and cleanse immediately.
I couldn't, with Thanophobia, it would have taken
She
too
had
much time.
Bond.
You would have died.
She had Bond.
Oh,
she should
she
have
had
seen
Bond.
her.
Never mind. That's how she would have known. Screw her. Thanophobia doesn't make it longer to cleanse.
No?
No, it's just gent. Yeah. The only, I want to say the only instance of a perk like directly affecting a killer's power and not like indirectly because it's like, something where it makes you heal and then you heal longer or whatever, is like adrenaline waking you up against Freddy. That's like it.
You would consider Hysteria
like
proccing off of
like Hoarder's good
Plague.
on like Pinhead because he has an item and you pick the item up, but that's not because it's his power, it's because it's considered an item. If that makes sense. But yeah.
You want to consider Hysteria with Plague?
Infectious Fright? Or Mass Hysteria?
No. Yeah.
Wait.
Or is it Hysteria?
Mass Hysteria is the Nemesis one where if you damage?
Yes.
Someone?
If you damage someone, and all other damaged survivors become oblivious.
No, because that's just because they're injured. It's not because like that's the thing.
But it procs off of your puking, so as soon as you get injured status from puking, it procs Hysteria.
Yeah, well, that's not because it's her power. It's just whenever someone goes from healthy to injured. It's not like whenever you get hit by a physical attack or a special attack or Plague, it's not listing each of the powers. It's just, whenever someone, for whatever reason, goes from healthy to injured. Anyway, nothing affects how fast or slow you cleanse except add-ons. Which, are there add-ons that make it? I don't know. Probably.
No. Not for cleansing, no.
I hope my flowers are doing well, dude. Like I'm growing poppies, and like that little poppy seed, like y'all know what a poppy seed is. The dude grew like a root that was like an inch long from a poppy seed. Like where did it get all that from? I mean, I know where it got from. It got from the air. Isn't that weird? A seed can turn air into wood, into plant matter. Crazy, man.
Science.
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 Solar powered
Oh, I
transmutation.
lost connection.
Mark, did you just disconnect?
I lost connection. I didn't choose to
Well,
disconnect.
Steve, sorry.
Sorry, bud.
Steve's like, all right,
Good luck.
you got Mummy Dwight and Pink Fang. Guys? Did you guys hear that there's going to be a DVD movie?
I
What?
did.
They're making a DVD movie.
I did, and I'm still not sure how they're actually gonna pull it off.
Nope.
Yeah,
It's
how's
going to
that
be
gonna
awful, I
work?
think.
I
What?
felt like if they're gonna do anything related to the lore, it should have been a TV show.
Yeah, having like an hour and a half, 2 hour movie
Well, I
where you
can't ready
somehow
up.
cram. Okay.
I hate that when you lose connection, then you can no longer ready up. Sorry.
But it's like, if you do a trial, like, I don't know, you want to watch a movie about, okay, we got to repair the generators. Like,
Yeah, right?
they got to figure out what to do. Like, how are they going to figure it out? Maybe if we repair these generators, we'll be able to get out. Like, how do you figure? What is giving you?
Yeah, the context clues of it all. And then whose lore do they pick out of the hundreds now?
Yeah, and
Not
even
really
if it was like an
hundreds, but you know what I mean.
IRL, like, say they made a thing about Huntress, like, maybe they just make a horror movie. That's the only way I could see, is if they just made a normal horror movie with like random like people, but like the Huntress is the killer, you know, like it's like a movie set in Russia with people going out camping or something, and the Huntress is trying to kill them. Like that's the only way I could think
Yeah.
they could do like a Dead by Daylight related movie and have it be okay. But then that means that all the survivors you're doing are like all the people, all the main characters are now not related to anything.
The area. Yeah, no. They would have to be like, all these kids are from this school and they're all here on this college trip or something,
Yeah.
which doesn't make sense since Meg is still technically a high schooler.
Like, Dwight's a high schooler.
Whatever.
I think they're all technically
Yeah.
18 or above, but that's weird. At least I hope so, because
Dwight's a high schooler?
Dwight
Yeah.
graduated from high. That's just lore. He's a. Let's see. Let's check the. Oh, it's all in Japanese. Never mind. I'm not gonna read that. Like, let's check the lore.
I think he's supposed to be 18, I think. He graduated high school and then was taken by the
I thought he
entity.
was in high school.
Maybe, I don't know.
Character info. All right. Well, as it says
My-
in black
My
and
theory
white,
was they were gonna start off with someone's lore.
it says Dwight wa
integrate
gari gari
the
na
whole
otaku
concept of
toshite
DVD.
gokou jidai o sugoshita. So he's a high school student. He wanted to be friends with the cool people.
Yep.
He was
Freaking
not
nerd.
charismatic. He couldn't get into the soccer club or the basketball club.
I mean, this says on a weekend team building exercise from his dead end job.
Oh, maybe he did graduate from high school.
That's why I think it alludes to like fresh out of high school
Graduate,
type
yeah.
vibe.
Because that would be kind of, I mean, if you think about it, I don't know what the difference is between having, like, a killer who's a pedophile, like Freddy, you know, he's killing real adults versus killing kids. Like, you already have a video game where the horror part of it is extreme. Like you got people infecting you with the bubonic plague and then puking in your mouth until you die. And like I don't know if it's having to an 18-year-old is and versus
Oh,
a
they
17-year-old.
better
I mean,
they better make a Mori happen for whatever killer they pick, because they're probably gonna only pick one killer for this.
that's gonna be the
They better
freaking
they
fan
better do the
favorite
Mori.
moment. Oh my god, they buried him.
He did the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Can't wait until Dwight says we gotta repair these generators or we'll be dead by daylight. Alright, ready up.
Oh
Movie.
god.
Um,
He said the movie.
what are we? Some kind of Dead by Daylight? But yeah,
That's what
because I was thinking,
I don't know how they're gonna explain the entity. That's the only thing I'm not sure how they're gonna fully explain, and the fact that people are gonna have to be brought back to life.
yeah, because it's like they don't die, and the other thing is,
Yeah.
okay, it might be interesting to see like a Trickster, like Yunjin and Trickster, like story, but the problem is,
Trickster has the best lore. I'll give you that.
yeah, well that chapter because like back and forth between the two, like the survivor and the killer are intricately linked. But the other
Yep.
thing, the thing is, it's like the problem with every lore is there's no conclusion really, right? Because then they get pulled into the entity's realm to do the same thing over and over and over.
Forever, for all eternity.
Because like, so if you do a good trickster, right? Do a trickster lore, and then it ends up, you know, and so it all culminates in the trickster showing Yunjin that he's the one that's been killing everybody, and then they get taken by the entity. Like it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's literally where I'm just stuck at.
So I can't see it being, because if you go completely the fan route, like no one's gonna watch it because only fans will be able to watch it, and
Our only fans will like it if we.
yeah,
But then it's like you can either make it too campy, which could drive away people, or they could be super realistic, and then it probably
Did you
is
guys
so
see who's
far
gonna
from
make the
actual
movie?
DVD.
it's like Blumhouse and Blumhouse, they do all the
Yeah, and
horror.
Juan. People who made Saw, Paranormal Activity, The Conjuring.
everything horror Blumhouse,
Yeah.
because they even
Yeah.
did like more like quote unquote like less trashy movies like Saw. I mean, I guess the first
What I
one's
mean by
kinda legit,
campy
but
then
it just
is
evolves
by
into
Cabin in the Woods.
schlock. I mean, they also like
Great
Jordan Peele stuff
graphics.
are through Blumhouse, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So Get Out, Us,
But, like-
and Nope. We're all
Mhm.
Blumhouse. You basically do everything horror, so that's about it.
So like I figured the graphics and visual effects of like, someone dying or getting bloody would be A1. I'm not sure if the storytelling off of DBD's video game will be there to encompass all of it within like an hour and a half, 2-hour movie.
Yeah, I mean, video game movies in and of the... Ooh, thanks for the flan. Video game movies in and of themselves are just hard to make because it's like translating a game where a lot of the enjoyment comes from you as the player controlling the outcome of what's happening, even if you don't have impact on the story, like being able to fight the bosses and whatnot, and then translating it to a movie where all of that is gone. It's kind of
Mhm.
like, okay, well, now what?
Yes, I think they're gonna probably pick the first 4 survivors, the main survivors, and then the killer will probably be one of the earlier ones. That's what I'm thinking. So probably Trapper, realistically.
I think
Which then I
Hunters
think-
would be better. The traps
I
just don't
agree.
seem as
Like maybe you could do a Trapper thing. Yeah,
The thing is, you see Trapper's face on DVD when you like buy it and stuff. Like he's like their
yeah, the icon.
their little icon that is very too closely related to Jason.
Trapper is the like main killer, and Dwight's like the most advertised. Survivor. All right, what was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, empty medkits, which I had no chance to do.
Oh.
Za.
But don't they still have the rights?
We're back here, Mark.
I'm almost 100% certain they still have the rights to Halloween and one other thing, though.
Well, that's the thing with
I found a boon, Mark, upstairs behind you.
Spirit.
Are you? Third best killer in the game?
AFK Spirit.
Okay.
The randomest
Some would
literally
argue
hiding behind
second.
the door. Come on. Come on, Meg. Come on.
Some would argue second best because, like, you know, some people feel,
This punk has chlorophobia.
oh.
Well, I'll be able to
They-
empty a lot of medkits. Like
Are they
this.
macroing?
Yeah. All right, let's back to my chlorophobia and overwhelming presence, which is actually really good for me if I want to empty medkits. Because there's one.
Merciless Storm?
Merciless Storm! Way to go, guys. Way to not F that up. Isn't there usually another generator up here? Here it is.
There's a med kit over to your right.
Okay, you don't have to open chest or anything. I got pharmacy, so I'll be able to.
Oh, well, I already opened the chest.
Yeah, actually, I prefer if you don't open chests.
I thought pharmacy only procs once.
And now it used to just always guarantee one when you first open a chest. But now it always guarantees one whenever you're injured.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Just dancing
I
on
might
this
go-
generator because I accidentally procced Merciless Storm.
That's actually crazy. I low-key one day might just into the game and just farm medkits. Oh, good thing she's not actually playing. I just tried to blind her and I think she is Lightborn.
Alright, just gotta find one
Oh,
more.
definitely has distressing. Holy hell. That.
So where's that medkit you're saying?
Oh my god. Meg and I
have no
are on
idea.
a roll. Although
Ground medkit.
left me, I heard
First,
a lift.
on floor.
What floor?
Bottom floor.
Is that mine? Bottom floor. In a chest, near a chest.
In the chest still.
Alright, nice.
Oh, I fucked up. I didn't do it. She did it, I swear.
It was definitely that one. Right there.
Yeah.
I'm like standing outside like, guys, what are you doing?
Alright, well. That's all of my, all 6 med kits done. 6 times
Hey,
empty.
there we go.
Alright. We need one more generator.
We got 4 with built to last, and then 2 more with pharmacy. Awesome.
Wait, you! Come back here. You have proved thyself. Just stand next to us. Where are you going?
Not me.
I hate Megs. I swear, they're like an orange cat. They have one brain cell, and they're all collectively sharing it.
Gizmo, the video game.
Ooh, my bad.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Oh god, she's gonna find you guys.
Oh no. She's gonna tunnel Carl out of
She's
the
got
game.
Rancor or something. And she's actually... Alright. Focus.
Carl?
Jesus Christ.
I swear to God, Carl. This man says focuses and fucks up the first one.
Focus. Boom. Oops. In my defense, I was decalibrated because of the calrophobia. I was hitting fast skill checks earlier, so I did it early because I thought it was coming faster.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my
God.
excuse. I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
My door. I'm at the one away from the boon.
I'm at the one by the boon.
Fun
Nope.
fact, if 2 survivors
You-
decide to stand
You
in
Meg.
front of the doors, and the killer decides to not do anything about it, the last 2 survivors are trapped forever. Just heal up real quick. Alright, I'm out.
And then, is it gonna end with, like, one person running away into this gate, into the fog?
She has Lightborn, yeah.
No, and then the after credit scene is going to be them emerging from the phone to the campfire and realizing they're just back where they started. And then they're like, no! And then that's it.
Well, no, I feel like it's gonna have to bring in a survivor into the fog itself, so they're not gonna be used to the campfire, but they're gonna see the dead person from the game at the campfire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so one person dies. One person is sacrificed in the trial. Right?
Yeah.
And then one person escapes. And they come back to the campfire and they're like, you're alive! And they're like, I wouldn't celebrate. Our next trial is in 2 minutes or what,
Yeah, that's something like that. Or a good ending, at least.
And then everybody's like, oh no, we're stuck here forever.
Unless, dun dun dun.
I still think if they ever do make a Dead by Daylight 2, it should be the entity is dying. And or like someone does something to like kind of start the entity dying, and then everybody's got to figure out how to get out. Out. All right, well that was
With
lucrative.
the help of the killers who don't want to be there.
So, no, they could make a series realistically, because first trial's the first movie's understanding the game. Second one is figuring out how to break out of it. Third one is working with the killer, so then we get introduced to the blight and the serum that actually hurts the entity, the only thing we know that does. Fourth movie is a breakout. 5 movie is maybe like an epilogue where they learn more about the entity and how that started.
Write this movie.
I should, I really should.
Or hear me out. They take
Again, it should have been a
advantage of the
TV show.
infinite, recycling thing of the trial to just make a trashy movie, each one being one trial. Every year, every Halloween, and they make millions. Alright, I need to hide within the killer. Killer's terror radius.
Trash.
Hopefully you get another AFK killer. Just
Yeah.
stand there.
That would be amazing. All right, distortion. What else should we do? Spine chill. Koritsuku Setsuji, of course. They just call it Nickel though. We'll keep Sprint Burst.
Nickel.
Nickel. And what are we gonna do? Probably Urban Evasion is a good one.
Have you adopted a cat yet?
No, I want to befriend a cat. I don't want to adopt a cat. I want to befriend a cat. Since like my
Well,
contract's here.
sorry, I shouldn't say the word adopt because you're not allowed to adopt as a foreigner.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of sabetsu, a lot of discrimination. Those sorts of things.
Yeah, because I get it that that's happened before, but realistically, most pet owners will take the pet with them. Responsible pet owners, I should say. You should build a little cat home.
So
Oh my
what I want to
God.
do actually is to get I start buying cat food and just setting it out on my porch and befriending all the neighborhood cats. So that way, when the crows start coming out, they won't be able to get at my strawberries because the cats will be around. Although I'm not
making
gonna
an
lie,
alliance with the cats?
crow might take on a cat. Dude, I watched a crow kill a dove. I'm like
Oh,
sitting
yeah,
there talking
crows
to
are
a teacher,
Intense.
and there's like this big glass wall in like the main lobby of the school, and we hear doom, and it's like this pigeon or dove, I don't know which one it was, in flight with a crow tangled on in a tussle, banging against the window. They fall, he flops on the ground. I'm like, should I go help it? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go. This is brutal. So I just throw my outdoor shoes on and I chase it away. But unfortunately, the dove was already in its death throes. So I'm watching this crow on the ground with a pigeon eating it, like
Yeah.
trying to eat it. And I'm like, what the
Yeah.
frick? Oh my god! All the
Welcome
students
to the animal
are
kingdom.
gathering up by the window. I'm like, all right, let's try to. The vice principal had to go out with like a newspaper and take it away. Like, he's dead.
We had something like that when I was in elementary school, but it was a bald eagle eating a rabbit on the playground.
A bald eagle?
Yeah, eating a rabbit.
Dude, that's cool.
Corrupt intervention.
Yep.
Hi, Leon.
Leon. They call him Leon. Which kind of
It is Wesker or Nemi. Basement is in Killer Shack.
It's Nemi. It's Nemi. I saw a zombie.
I'm cleansing this totem that's in
there
Killer
he goes.
Shack.
He's going for Carl.
Getting my 10 meters.
Connection than on most of our US based games right now. Like it's actually not red for once. Oh,
Dang it.
Red.
Leaving me? No way. Pog.
Huggy Wuggy.
He's chasing Leon, and Leon's running right here.
Damn, corrupt intervention lasts fucking forever.
2 minutes.
Oh.
2 minutes or until someone gets downed, whichever comes first.
Oh, he can break pallets already.
Yeah,
God
he's in
damn
tier
it.
2. Corrupt is over.
Basement.
I have distortion, by the way.
I'm so happy for you.
So I can let everyone know. No lethal pursuit.
Oh, ow. I got stuck.
Barbecue. He's got barbecue. How close are you?
He's on the random in the basement. No, I'm trapped in the basement. He's down here.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the save then.
How did you know I was there?
Okay, he just used.
Barbecue.
I don't know. He's got some perk. Did he open a locker?
Or he just used another one?
Yeah, he just used another
He
locker.
probably opened a locker.
Or another perk. I don't know. Did he open a locker?
No, he's been chasing me the whole time.
I'm all ears.
Well, why would it hit me though? Why would it trigger my distortion?
Are you doing a fax action?
No.
I don't believe you.
He's heading for Mark.
He should have no fucking idea that I'm here though.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
did he
in the
damage the
radius
generator?
of barbecue.
And then see you? He might have nowhere to hide.
He just opened a locker.
And he didn't see me. He hears me though. Fuck you, bro.
Alright, Leon's going for you.
Oh my good golly gosh.
Got that barbecue.
Again, Nemesis does not need help. Can we remove the zombies, please?
Alright, despite my barbecue, it seems he's found me. Maybe he didn't see me. Alright, update, did see me. Do we know where our basement is?
No, I have no
Killer
idea.
Shack.
Okay, nice.
It is in Killer Shack.
Where's the goddamn pallets in this goddamn place?
There weren't any.
That's what I want to know.
There's one. Found it. Too little too late, though.
Wait for me.
I hate these fucking zombies.
Alright, we got no one working on... Leon's coming for me. We got no one on the... On gens.
Jen? I'm currently being chased.
No one said that someone was going for them until I was already halfway there. I'm gonna die, guys. Have fun.
Take him to basement of main, if you can.
Why would I go to basement?
Because I'm there. I can body block for you. Plenty of body block.
Of the big building, not the actual.
No.
I threw the pallet. Please, can we fix that nonsense? I felt targeted. This is a hate crime.
He's on Leon. Leon, I need you to lead him away.
Leon is
Okay,
self-care.
don't tell me it's not working again. I literally got it to work.
Ugh.
It was broken. Welcome in.
Why are people still running that? Botany knowledge, I understand. Kindred, sure. Windows opportunity, perfectly understandable. Why are you running self-care in the year 2023 after the extreme nerf that it got?
But anyway, welcome in, Ash. How you doing? Oh my god, someone just
really-
freaking redeemed a sound alert and it didn't work. I'm frustrated.
Oh no.
I'm being chased.
Hate to break it to you, Ash. It's crap. It's a garbage park. We just had someone in the audience say, "I run self-care." Crying emoji.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry you decided to do this to yourself, but I'm not gonna take back what I said. They nerfed it into the ground. It's no longer viable to run, respectfully.
It's poop.
You should run any other perk, like a boon if you want to heal, because then you're not only healing yourself
Circle
but
of
others.
healing is better than self-care.
So it's not worth it. It takes like 2 minutes to heal yourself.
God
Botany
damn
knowledge maybe
zombies.
limits it to a minute and a half. That's a minute and a half of taking away from doing a gen, helping out your team, anything.
Pardon him, he's salty.
Where a teammate could probably heal you in 30 seconds. A boon limiting that to 15.
This is true. Boon costs money.
Okay, fair. Solidarity.
Dead.
There's a bunch of other healing perks.
Just med kit.
Could always bring in a med
bring
kit.
Med kit.
Easily.
Med kit better boon than self care.
Pharmacy's also up there now that I've learned that little
Pharmacy costs money.
tidbit. Pharmacy? That's with Claudette, no?
I don't even care. What? Oh, sorry. Are you looking to join?
Pharmacy's
Ash?
with Claudette.
Oh no, Leon.
Be at least an hour. Yeah, I'll probably be gone in an hour. Sorry.
My thing says Leon is working on a generator, but he's down.
This is absolutely the wrong play.
Yeah, Carl, what are you doing?
I don't care.
Okay.
yeah, he coming for you, bud.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, my sprint burst. Come on, hole. Fall in the hole, fall in the hole, fall in the hole. Fall in the hole. He didn't fall in the hole. The audacity.
That's a tragedy.
Alright. Yeah! Go, Leon, go.
He's gonna get about 10 feet.
How did that not hit him? It hit only the
Yeah,
pallet. It
what
should have
is
hit
that?
Leon. When I do that, that hits me, not the pallet.
It says that the alerts that I did are queued.
Well, since I'm dead, I'm running to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, I refreshed the source. There it goes. Yeah, I don't know why my sound was stuck in the pipe. But anyway, if you're still watching, how are you doing, Ash? Are you having a wonderful time?
Show,
Oh no, I heard Hatch. Ooh. I'm number 2 though. Only 17 seconds worth of hiding. That stinks. Does it like?
Yeah.
Does it only count
What?
until after they leave? Like if you hide for 20
No.
seconds and then they find you, does it count?
Yeah, if they find, I don't know if it counts if they find you.
Yeah. Honestly, the best way to do it is just go to like Midwich or the game and just be on the other floor than they are.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so that person who says they don't have a boot, I say run resilience. So even when you're injured, you're just doing more.
There you go. Run resilience.
9% speed to sabotaging,
Everything.
repairing, healing, unhooking, vaulting, cleansing,
Everything.
blessing, anything. Exit gates, all of it. Unlocking chests, all of it.
How'd it
Japanese,
go?
it's like Gyakyo Damashi. It means like spirit of adversity.
Resilience.
Yeah. That's how they translated it.
Spirit of adversity.
Spirit of adversity. Gyakyo Damashi. Soul.
Did everybody die?
What?
Yeah.
I said, did everybody die?
Everyone died.
Yeah.
We're all waiting.
Yeah.
There once was an ugly barnacle. It was so ugly. Everyone died.
Oh, bye, Mark.
Bye.
How do
Bye,
I?
Mark.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Because you're on Japanese servers.
Oh my goodness.
Your Switch struggles with American servers some nights.
Yeah, this is true. I can't wait till I switch over to computer.
You know,
Hopefully,
another thing they
won't be a
promised was
problem then.
cross progression with Switch and PC. Switch and Steam. But they, to their credit, they did come back later and say, we ran into some problems, so hold that. It's not like a hanging promise. They said, yeah, never mind.
What do you mean? Never mind.
So they said, we're planning on doing cross progression between Switch and Steam. So you can link your Steam and your Switch account together and share everything that you've bought and all the perks and all the everything, and you can play on either account, and you'll progress the other account. But then later they said, "Oh, we ran into some like bigger problems," which I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo is being stupid about it. Like,
Oh well, they can buy everything on Steam and then just have and then not have to buy it on Switch.
you know, that kind of crud. As much as I love Nintendo,
The monopoly of it all. That do be making sense.
Kiss kiss. Kitty cat.
You know what? I'm gonna use the bathroom again. Be
Oh
right
my
back.
God.
Oh, don't hurt. Honey.
The gummy reminder to hydrate.
My mom sent me a video
I
reminder
just came
today
back from the
of when I
bathroom,
got
so that's
Gizmo,
hydrating.
and he's just this
How you
little
been?
ow, like
Back.
a school's like the pom poms you use at school for art projects. He literally looks like a big one of those with legs.
Oh.
My mic is way lower than my Discord call. For reals? Okay. Yeah. That'll do it. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about with my mic. Sometimes it's like way higher. Hey guys, say something.
Hello?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah, my mic does a weird thing where
Something?
sometimes it like just is quieter for some reason. I need to get a new headset. It's like 2 years old.
Mark and I are also just loud and obnoxious. It's fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not
Sorry.
gonna do it.
So you say now.
Yeah, I think there's some connections or something. I don't know. It's been good. We got some nice games, some not
Very
so nice
quiet,
games.
and I don't
Usual.
know how I feel about that.
So what are the odds we think it's a stealth killer?
I heard the terror radius.
Well, we'll find out because Mia just blew the generator.
I blew the generator. They didn't come say hi.
Oh.
They came by.
Neat.
Yeah, but the
Go
usual.
away.
It's either a Nemesis or a Wesker again.
Oh dear lord.
It is a Wesker.
You disappoint me.
Why don't I hear a terror radio?
I only have 7 minutes to spare to play with you.
What?
Pop
Oh, yeah,
goes
finish
to
the
the
game.
generator.
Well, you know, Nia didn't screw up the skill checks. And then just stare at me.
I need to get like a Halloween themed headset or something. I do like the black and the gold on my head though.
Just change the gold to orange.
Yeah, well, the thing, I was just talking with chat. They were notifying that you guys were louder, but it's like sometimes when I plug the mic in, it's louder. Sometimes it's not. Like it's very strange.
Oh, it's not a consistent.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
What kind of mic are you using?
just my headset mic.
Oh, okay.
Oh god! I thought you were AFK! Oh my god!
The whole time?
Is he AFK?
No, he lunged at me! He's got Insidious! But he didn't follow me.
I want to mess with this guy then. I want to hide.
That was rude.
Oh?
And he's
Okay.
going right back, and he's gonna be...
So, wait, are they?
literally-
They're not AFK?
We literally stared at each other for like 5 seconds. I have no idea. Heal me?
I'm behind him, on the other side of the wall. Is this working?
Like, I got off the generator, we just stared at each other. And then he hit me, and then he, like, backed up, and then he went back to his little corner.
Okay, is this counting? Oh, indeed it is.
Mia just blinded him, and he's not moving.
I'm just gonna spend another minute doing this.
Don't worry,
He
guys.
looks
I'll do the
down,
gens.
so Nia can't blind him.
If Nia gets close enough when looking down, he can do it, I think.
You got the last 2 gens there, Mark?
Oh, yeah, I'll do them both. You guys can just fuck around. Sure, go for it.
Great.
Alright. Oh, I was 5 seconds off. I didn't do my math right. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna hop on gens now. Jenny boy.
I'm in the main building. Like 50-ish%. He's moving.
I like to move it, move it.
Is he coming up here?
I don't know.
Odds this man has no ed.
I was just thinking that.
He's doing an AFK challenge.
Yeah, he's not in his spot anymore. He went to the door.
I didn't know a tree could spawn there.
Just looking for glyphs.
Should I hold off on opening the door
Just
then?
open it.
No, they're green ones anyway.
Oh.
No, the green
I
ones.
didn't know a
Wait.
tree could spawn right here. I never knew that. I always thought like this gap in front of the door was always like, you know.
You can find them before endgame collapse. Endgame's collapse just tells you where they are.
Correct. I'm moonwalking.
Oh God. Bye.
All right, I'm out.
You give him a dash. I'm okay with it.
All right, nice. We got the full challenge done.
Why did they play? They brought in a spotted owl wreath. Crazy.
Crazy. Maybe a couple more matches left.
What?
So Dagami, I'm thinking of doing a time lapse of me setting up my 3D printer. What do you have an opinion on that? Oh, frick. I lost my page. Okay, what's next? What's next up? Yeah, that's next video. 3D printer. Next video is all about 3D printing. Next week. Drop 10 pallets while in chase.
You have a 3D printer
I do.
there?
Yeah, I bought one. Off of Daddy Bezos' website.
Oh, okay.
It's his website.
Alright, drop 10 pallets in chase. Let's see, we're gonna do...
Hashtag Twitch Prime. Please subscribe with your Twitch Prime here. Thank you.
Yes! If you have Amazon Prime, you can link that to your Twitch account for a variety of perks, including one free sub to a stream of your choice. Did I mention that it was free? And it costs 0 money? And you can do that here. Alright. What should I be trolling? Let's do smash hit.
Oh my god.
So one like whole thing, and then when I do something very specific, maybe zoom in on it with the other camera. Gotcha. Maybe I'll just be moving one camera around. Cut out all the moving the camera parts out. Smash hit.
Looks like 3 dinner plates.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it starts with kanji, so I don't know what thing. What else? We got Windows. We got smash hit. Try resilience. Why not? Resilience. No. What I should do is parental guidance, so I can get rid of those scratchies. There we go. So, smash hit in Japanese is Daihito. I don't know why, I just love it. It's literally just hit, hito, Daihito. And dai in this case means big. Big hit.
Yeah.
Daihito. Honestly, let's see, of all the move fast exhaustion perks, I think smash hit's the worst. Not die hit like perish hit, no. Die. Daihito. Hitting a killer with a pallet kills them, and you win automatically.
Revenge. Honestly, if it also does it increase the stun duration too?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think it's just the rush. Honestly, it should work for any stun as well. If you stun them with, it's only pallets, but if you stun them with like decisive strike or wiggling out or something, yeah, 44 seconds, 50% faster. Yeah, 40-second exhaustion. Aside from calibration,
I don't
I'm
know.
thinking
You'd
my
think with
first
the name,
print
like,
is going to
smash hit, it would
be
also
a
increase
wall
stun duration
stand
for, like, 2
to
seconds
hold
or
my
something.
Kendo Shinai. Like, you can kind of just see them sitting in the background right here.
That would
Like,
be
I want them to be, like, up on the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna calibrate some prints and then probably print some things to demonstrate, you know, like different things printing. Excuse me. Oh, I am 100% not above looking up other people. Although 3D printing time lapses are pretty easily. Usually, it's just the one thing. Although I have a bed slinger, which means the bed moves. So ideally, you want to attach the camera to the bed, so it, because otherwise you see the time lapse and it just goes, which is not horrible, but it's not awesome either. Yeah, I have a camera on attached to my Raspberry Pi that I use to control my 3D printer, but I haven't never figured out how to set up time lapses with it. I mean, I printed a case for my Raspberry Pi, so heck yeah. Azarov resting place. Corrupt.
Corrupt intervention. Oh, could
I
it
guess that means I
be?
spawned by the killer. Oh.
Bubba. On Claudette.
Oh, God.
Killer Shack has basement, and there's a gen in there.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I found all of the corrupted generators. Oh god.
She got.
Hopefully not near basement.
No.
Don't have sprint burst anymore. Bruh.
My bad, fam. My face itched, and he's coming.
He's coming this way. Come this way. Split up.
Oh, I got stuck on a wall! Your body, like, bounced into mine, and then I just got, like, stuck on the wall for a second.
A likely story. Dying light? Okay.
Oh, he coming to me.
He ain't coming
Okay,
to you.
Corky. Or Bitter Murmur, because I finished the gen.
What is he saying?
No idea.
Where'd Claudette go? Here we go.
Right here. Oh,
Oh my god! Lord, he
oh
coming!
my god!
Good
Did you
luck.
just get yourself caught in a dead zone against a Bubba?
No!
Bubba.
Claudette, that was the worst flash lighting I've ever seen.
Oh. Damn. That fuck you, chicken strips.
Alright, you got the save. Nice. Nice.
He has overcharge.
This guy's name is Beef. Gyuniku, 3 kilograms. That means beef.
I smell like
I
beef.
smell like beef. I smell like beef. Bro, juice that guy, Claudette. Oh no.
Here's Lightborn.
Well, that explains
Go
that.
now before he comes over here.
Because I heard the noise, but it wasn't shrinking in.
Alright, healing.
Blasting a totem. I'm going for save.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Jesus. I didn't think that junk had it was a dead end. I was like, alright, I'm okay with this pallet, and then the dude literally is like, I can just block you in, and now I'm going to basement. Jesus Christ. Oh. You're kidding me. He does not appear to be waiting here, though.
Jesus. Alright, well. At least he's not camping.
Yeah, respect. I have no problem with the Bubba that doesn't camp.
He's going back to you guys. You too.
Will he tunnel?
I'm across the map working on a generator. Oh, he's coming this way though.
But I have my off-wood echo. Off the record. We need to skedaddle. Pallet here.
Stop coming this way.
Yep. He's probably trying to make that side a dead zone.
Come on, bump into the wall, bump into the wall. Good, 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 good. Wonderful, Bubba. Yeah.
My boon side's probably a dead zone, so we have to probably do where the other boon is.
Oh Lord, he coming.
On me?
We got
Oh,
two
this is
pallets
the
right
last
here, dude.
generator over here.
A great place.
Oh no, there's another one right there. Okay.
Oh, you're mad I got that stun. Yeah, you're mad. Oh god. Ooh! Ooh! No, don't block! Don't block! Oh!
Hey, Serene, welcome to the stream. It's been way too long. Catching the tail end. Probably one more match after this one. Are you in a position where you can join? Working out? What you doing? Is this guy going? Is this a 12 hook Bubba? 12 hook boy? Awesome.
Dead.
Good, we love it. Healthy practices.
I mean, this is how most Bubba should play, because let's be real, it's really easy.
Muscle good. Muscle,
down for
yes.
Bubba.
Get ripped. Liar! No, you're not new. I don't know if that thing is a setup. Like watch time, I think? No. Followage. Followage? There's a W in there, bud. Followage. O-W. Followage. Still not how you spell follow. Follow age. One word.
We're no longer chasing meat.
The Bubba ain't looking for the meat? Really?
Oh,
He's one guy making his barbecue and chili.
just beans. What gen were you working on?
Behind the crane. Where's all the pallets in this godforsaken map?
Oh god, he's off you.
Oh, jeez. Kiss that chainsaw, dang.
Oh boy.
The what? You know, whatever works for you. Whatever motivation you need. I had a lovely 5 a.m. Skill check. 5 o'clock skill check.
Yup.
My recommendation, if you want to work out more, is find something fun you do that involves exercise. Like, I hate working out, so I just go to kendo practice. Because swords.
He's slugging for that 4K. Oh god. Oh my god. Whew.
Oh, what the frick is that? A solid object, apparently.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. Whatever. Is Shaq still up? I don't know. No regrets. Oh, well. Aside from slugging the 4K, nice
I was
killer.
gonna say no regrets.
Decent
I
guy.
regret nothing.
No regrets. Exactly. No regrets. None at all. Not even a smidgen.
Ooh, girl, you dead.
Alright, 2 pallets in chase. I should have absolutely gotten killed by that chainsaw. I have no idea how it let me vault the pallet.
Because you were expecting it.
Well, I'm dead. Nope. Whenever you're like, oh, I think I'm gonna make it. Nah.
You think you're gonna die? Guess what?
You can try
Guess again,
karate
sucker.
for self-defense purposes, or judo, aikido, kung fu. If you're picky, if you want exercise.
Oh, he had baby Lightborn.
Still, Lightborn nonetheless.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, with Lightborn, there's like a handful of perks where you can tell that the dev team was like, frick, oh yeah, we have tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3. We have to make up a number that goes along with this. And sometimes the number makes it of all the difference, like Spirit Fury. You have to break like 4 pallets at tier 1 before it activates versus 2 pallets, which, you know, it's a world of a difference. But then you get like Lightborn where it's like, okay, immunity to flashlights. Frick, we gotta put a number on it. I don't know. You can see their aura for X amount of seconds if they attempt to blind you. Like, I don't know. That's basically how it feels. Stiletto nails. Getcha. $59 degrees out. Lovely day. Did some gardening this morning. Just a little bit. Watered my plants. Had to take my food scraps out to the compost pile. Some punk dug up all my orange peels. So I had to bury them all.
Are you sure it was a punk and not an animal?
Animals
You
can
guys
be
have
punks.
raccoons?
Did you just subscriber? Why is the alert not showing up? Thank you for the subscription.
What kind of trash critters y'all got? You guys got like raccoons and skunks and possums?
We got cats.
Randos.
Got cats? That's it?
I don't know what other rodents are running around here. Why? What? Well, thank you, but why didn't it pop up? Did you press the thing that notifies me? I appreciate it. Did you? Because sometimes you gotta like send a message in chat or something.
And I'm gonna
Sounds like we
cry.
just lost Mark.
Oh,
And I can't ready up.
Not ready up.
you know, chat. I did not call a cat a rodent. I said we've got cats.
You kind of did.
And I don't know what other rodents. Not cats aren't rodents. What other things that are not cats and that are rodents? Because most of the time it's rodents that are digging through your trash. I guess raccoons also dig through your trash and they're not rodents. But little mice and possums and whatnot. That's a good emote, isn't it? Nice lurk. I put a lot of effort into that thing. I'm so happy how it turned out. It's like perfect. Mwah. Ah. But Poofle Scream, that's a follower. Like the gummy as a follower, you can also Poofle Scream. Grumpy Fluff as well. Gambaruzo, my friend. Is that Chiaki-san? She's in a match. She's probably online. I don't know if she's been dodging me. Sometimes I'll message her asking if I'm okay joining her, and then she usually just disappears. I'm like, oh no. That, I mean, there's a reason your favorite ones. Yeah.
Maybe she's
I don't think it is possible to do a GIF emote with a transparent background. No, that's the thing. That's why I did it black. Let me look it up actually. Emotes. Maybe they do. Oh, no. They do accept transparent backgrounds. They do not accept transparency. So the problem is, because I'm fading into nothing, they do not accept 50% transparent things. So the problem is, because I'm fading into nothing, it doesn't work, which is why I just had... Like, I could cut it out, but you'd be left with a black silhouette of me. So that's why. That's right. At least I'm pretty sure.
I want to go back to my plasma.
I need to get better at flashlights, so, you know,
I hate
this is my life.
No, I'm saying the problem is if you can't have a 50% transparent frame. So halfway through, while I'm like this, and you can only half see me, You
like
can't
a
have
baby killer,
50%
and
opacity.
it still didn't work. I was like, I'm done. This was not
The
meant
last
for
frame
Kung
could just
Fu
be the
players.
most small. It doesn't need to be where I'm gone.
Oh,
'cause
no, it's
the
a
loop,
struggle.
it doesn't break the
It
illusion.
is an absolute
Either
struggle.
way. Yeah. What's wrong with spring break? You want to get back to your new potential boyfriend?
That's why I'm like, sometimes these killers, I'm like, there's no way I should be going up against this person. I am a Switch player. This person is
Yeah.
clearly on PC.
Playing 30 frames per second on a controller on a game that's made for PC. Good sushi. I had some okay sushi. The sushi at my grocery store is like 80 yen a piece, which is like 70 cents a piece of sushi. It's like, no. Sorry. I had some chili shrimp though. Oh my god. That was some good stuff. $18 for 3 pieces? Are you freaking kidding me? I like sushi, it's just so expensive. Three rolls or
Agree.
3 like tubes?
Sushi is hella expensive.
Agreed.
Is that a
That's
mori?
a more.
That's amore.
Amore.
When the
Bro,
club
gonna
hits your
die.
eye from the big demon guy, that's amore.
Watch it be an Oni now.
Oh, I could eyedropper the dark mode
Honestly, I
background.
hope it's an
That's
Oni. I
true.
love
If
Oni.
dark mode is the most popular one, I could do that.
I don't hate Oni as much as I used to.
I'm pretty sure I still have the files.
I have very
With
specific killers
Wesper
that
and
I
the
hate.
Knight,
Yep,
he's been
yep.
promoted from my most hated.
Yeah.
Added Legion on that list, and you've got everyone that I hate.
And Trickster.
I don't mind.
Oh,
Yeah, if I just
Trickster.
eyedropper, that's a good point. If I eyedropper the
Trickster.
black background, it'll show up on light mode, but screw people that use
Maybe
light
I
mode.
just have PTSD from Matt just wrecking us in customs.
That could be it. He kind of, targets you.
I don't know what
What do you mean?
BBG is. I'll have to look into that. I don't know. It's kind of low on my priority list.
He
Once
only targets
graduation
me
happens
unless
this
Rachel
month,
did something
I'll have a
to
lot
make
of
him mad
time because
before
there'll be
that.
no classes. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all on Rachel. Oh, okay.
Your favorite map
Yeah.
and your favorite killer.
Yeah, actually though.
By the way,
Hey,
this is
nurses
gonna be
right here,
last.
let's go.
Oh dear lord. Oh.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, I dropped the pallet because of my thing, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna try to be fancy and fault it, which is stupid. I should have just dropped it and kept going. She called me out.
She saw your bluff.
I can manage to stun the nurse?
Did she not see me working on
Lord,
that
she's
gem
coming
the
right
whole
this
time?
way.
Are you healing yourself? Okay.
No.
You're lucky I forgot I equipped Blast Mine.
I'm surprised she did not see me on that gen that whole time.
Now hit it. No, you're supposed to go back and hit it. Oh yeah, I took balance landing off. God.
Oh, they have deadlock.
Oh, lovely.
What is this? What is going on right now? It's a very
Fast
good
or
question.
time?
I don't know what's
Hopefully I
happening
didn't
right
merge.
now. She's just Running around the stack. Oh, okay. I was like, she's
Hope I
just
didn't
running around the
merge the,
stack of barrels
lurk
with me.
emote.
Like, she's not blinking.
With
Nothing.
background with the thing. I might have just though. We'll see. Might not be able to change it so easily.
Are you kidding me?
Toxic?
That's the
Hit me on
second
hook.
time my gen's been blocked from deadlock.
Thank you to whoever finished my gen.
On the boat?
No, down by the docks. I think it was the random. I thought it was more
Are you
that
kidding
whole
me?
time.
Can't you stun a nurse while she's mid-blink?
No. Has to be right after blink, or like in between blinks.
I got stuck on nothing. That didn't help. Alright, I'm done worrying about pallets and dropping them. I'm just gonna play this normal.
We've got barbacoa and chili. She didn't see me? She just blinked to Killer Shack. Okay, so we've got the boat. There's one up by Killer Shack.
I'm on one near the docks. Or it looks like there's one on the docks.
Oh, there's two up here by Killer Shack. So big boat, both of the ones by Killer Shack, and then the one Mark's working on.
Alright, just check the boat. Leaving. Just made an announcement that I was back at the boat.
On me? Oh, okay. Oh, you hit those. She hit those.
He's heading towards boat.
Alright, I'm running early.
I'm heading for Mark.
Oh no! Why are you here? Wow, just gave her a kiss.
How far along was your generator?
Mine?
Yep.
Cards.
She's
Whoever was working
On
on
me,
the one by
kicking
the
the gen.
docks.
lost me, maybe?
Mine's in the middle between the boat and the docks.
Yeah, weren't you working on it?
Lost me, I think.
It's at 50. I don't know what the one on the boat is or the one on top of the boat.
Going away,
is.
going away.
On
Nice.
me?
Alright, boat is deadlocked.
Random has
It's
proved
boat.
myself.
In between boat and docks.
Up next to Killer Shack. There's not one on the docks.
No? Oh.
We're on the one up by Killer Shack. The randoms got
Jesus.
proved I
Oh, no! Come on, okay.
You got yoinked.
It's a different ping. I'll give it to you.
I'll give it to you.
Ace of Spades is almost done with their gen, so. Better be back quick. I might be ended soon.
'Cause on my screen, I let go.
It's on the random. I'm heading to the door behind Killer Shack.
Should we heal first? I use my natural camouflage.
Left the random. Left the random.
Yeah, natural camouflage. Yeah.
Oh, nice. And the basement's
Toilet
here.
paper.
Because this map is crap. They go well together.
I can't believe I heard Carl say those words. I'm so happy.
How did you
No.
manage that?
No, Ed.
How did you manage that?
Manage what?
How did she hit you with the
Wonderful.
not ling attack?
I'm blasting a totem.
No.
Because, yeah, that's a basement.
Yeah, basement ain't happening. Basement rescue ain't not happening.
Are you sure? I think it could.
Oh, if it's right there, if you got the reassurance, then
It's right next to the door. Oh, except
it ain't happening.
nope.
If you got the reassurance, and then we
I got the reassurance.
and then we immediately
She's-
find,
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
and then I immediately
She's
find the
looking.
NOED, maybe, but
She doesn't know.
found the NOED. Doing it now.
I'm gonna wait off till he gets to know it, okay?
Yeah.
3, 2, now.
Coming back, Mark.
What are
can't
you
unhook.
doing? What are you
I can't
doing?
unhook. I unhooked, and then she hit me, and then I tried to unhook, and
This
then
ain't happening.
went to the heel.
Sorry.
God. Oh, I wish they'd change that mechanic.
Watch that whole thing happen. Jesus. Oh. Oh.
My game like froze too, with me like halfway off the hook.
Lethal deadlock, no one, BBQ.
All right. That's going to end it there, folks. Thank you for coming. Do this stream every
No
week,
problem.
open for viewers. Anyone wants to join, feel free to do so. But see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. If you like what you saw, feel free to follow to be notified of when I go next live, which is in, I don't know, 7 hours? But it's going to be Japanese, so I don't know. Yeah, if you are not following, feel free to check out my description below if you're on desktop to check out my other social media. I would recommend my YouTube. There is going to be a new video out in 10 hours. If you are not on desktop, you can type my exclamation point, whatever the platform name is, on mobile, and my bot will give you the link if I have it. If you'd like to support the channel, just showing up, chatting, lurking is more than enough support for me. But if you'd like to support the channel monetarily, you can do so by cheering, donating, or subscribing. It's free with Amazon Prime. Info on how to set that up in the description. In any case, stay safe out there, folks. Get vaccinated, get boosted as soon as you're able to. If you're not vaccinated or boosted, make sure you don't leave your house unless you need to. But if you do need to leave your house, make sure you wear a mask, stay at least 6 feet away from other people, and wash your hands often. All right, folks. Bye.